Good morning. Hope you're well. And welcome to Trade with Cam. We're live from 8 a.m. this morning till 10 o'clock, London Open, talking about gold, the ins and outs, explaining the market, what's going on, to try and provide an education for you guys that will really help you to trade gold, which is what I do every single day. So I'll be trading with you, and I'll be commenting on the trades that I take and how I'm doing on all of those things, as I do every morning, Monday to Friday. So without further ado, I'll bring up the trade cards which we use. Let's do a different layout. That's better. So I want to press the button because it's 8 o'clock and it's time to refresh. So we're taking the 5-minute trade card. It's a buy, 63% direction confidence. And let's go. So targets are 50, 51, markets rising. So let's see what she comes up with. Let's see what happens with the market. And so we're in. 50 is my TP1. Good entry. So the market's been buying over the last, actually let me just make sure of that. It's been selling. It's referring to the previous days. Market's been selling overnight on the Asian session. So the days are sell. And the 1 hour. So the market is sold since open. Really it's open. It's sold since open. And it's bought for the last 3 hours. So at 6 o'clock started buying, 7 o'clock, London's open in a slight buy. So that's where the market is at this moment in time. A lot of news coming in over the next couple of days. Biggest one being tomorrow, which is a Fed rate decision. So they'll be deciding on interest rates tomorrow for the US, which obviously moves gold one way or another. Yeah. And then what they were saying was, listen to Wash's speech. So if he's very dovish or hawkish, and that will not indicate what they're doing with interest rates in the future. So what commentators will be looking for is whether or not the next meeting, he's saying, well, we're going to hike rates. So that's what that is, right? So we took a trade card at 8 o'clock, which we have a TP1 of 40, 50, 29. We took that trade and we're there. Let's see what happens with it. And at 5 past, we'll put down the next trade card. If you've got any questions about trade cards, if you want access to them, just click on the QR code. You get access, and to a light version, it's completely free. There's no charges for that. So that's the way to go forward with that. If you're interested in trading, then ask me any questions that you want to ask me. So I trade here Monday to Friday, 8 till 10. And, sorry, it's early. So the market's coming down slightly. So the whole idea of Trade with Cam is to build a community of traders that want to follow a particular system and have a bit of a community, and we can have a bit of a natter and talk about our trading and what we're doing and what's good and what's bad and what's indifferent. I only trade gold, and I use the latest machine learning systems in order to help me with my trading, and it is helping you with your trading. It's like having an assistant, whereas we've got research going on and the market probability cards are here, and we can refresh those at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and an hour. So all the time frames are there. You can even have a different strategy: standard, high rate of return, risk managed, etc. So as you can see, we also do currencies as well as gold, but I stick to gold. So I've always traded gold, stick with it, and it works all the time. So yesterday was a very fruitful day for me trading wise. Not during the session, I had some good trades overnight, and I had a very profitable afternoon. As it's been overnight again, I put some sells in last night, and they were all closed on TP this morning. So a nice 1.5% in the bag. So if we get to 2 to 2.5% today, it'd be absolutely brilliant. But it's a day to be careful. As I said, there's lots and lots of news coming out today. I'll tell you in 1 minute what's up, if there's any news today. There's nothing today. Right, 29th. Where are we at? So tomorrow is the Fed price conference and the interest rate decision. It doesn't hit until 7 o'clock in the evening. So it doesn't really make a lot of difference to us on a trading day in terms of the people that trade London and in the UK. So it won't make an awful difference, but the market will slow down and start expecting things. So I expect us to be out of the market by to that kind of time. And then we can sit and watch to see what happens. You could trade afterwards tomorrow, which would be a great thing to do, but that's up to you guys. So I missed the refresh on that 5 past. I'll do it now. So what is it doing? Still buying 63%. Not the most certain of trades, but it's there. So slightly lower because the market's been going down. Let's go on the minute. So one thing we don't do is we don't enter a buy candle buy trade when the candle is red. Okay, so that never happens. So we don't do that. So until it goes green, we don't enter for a green, okay? And that's the key to all of this. So I'm currently in a trade. Small drawdown, nothing that's not manageable. I'm not going to get into a second one at this stage. I want to manage this one out, whichever way it goes. Confident that the market will bounce back as it's doing right now. So if you've got your trading view open, you'll be able to see that. So that's my trading card. So it's a buy on the 5 minutes, 63% directional confidence, current market, what happened in the last 5 minutes, and then your targets for what we could hit. So 49, 59, 75% chance of hitting that. You actually have a better entry if you entered later. The market slipped a little bit over the 5 minutes that I was in, but that's fine. I'm looking more for direction than the exact numbers when I'm trading. Because if you're in the right direction, the market will help you to get out of a trade if you've got anything but a drawdown sitting there. And I'm patient. I'm very patient. So I opened my 3 trades last night. Well, not last night, late afternoon. And they're all sells, drawdown, and didn't matter. Made no difference. Gave it a bit of room to breathe. And market open last night, high, started coming down, and I thought, not gonna stay up for this. I'd already got my CPs and everything set. Could have set them much lower actually. It went a lot lower than I think I was out at 60 and 65. I could have set them at 50 and would have made a good profit last night on those. Could have had another 100 pips on each of those. So that's where it's at. So if you're trading gold, and you do it on a regular basis, these trade cards will be a godsend to you. They're completely free. Okay? So if you want to be a part of that community, and over 1,000 traders follow us now using this system. So if you want to be part of that, really easy. Click on the QR code and you'll get access. That's TP1 hit. Heading for TP2 on that particular trade. Just waiting for my screen to refresh. Come on, wake up. Yeah, that's better. So every 5 minutes I press this. And what that gives me is a fresh trade card every 5 minutes, which I'm about to do now. There she goes. So still buying 74%. Directional confidence is higher now. So TP1 is at 51. So I'm already in a trade, so I'm not going to take another one. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So I'm at about 1.5% on my account, give or take. Let's get 2 today, and that'll be me done for the day. Of course, unless it picks up a lot of momentum. So what I tend to do now is look for opportunities. Yesterday was a really good day to trade. And let me just see what I did yesterday. Yeah, I sold all day yesterday. No buys, just sells. So that was the feature of yesterday. We had some buys in earlier, but I didn't do them in our session yesterday or after that. Had some from overnight, had some buys, which was great. But what you want to do is you want to learn to buy and you want to sell. So market's rising, and you'll see that on your trading view. And the best way to describe it is in a range now of between about 48 and about 40.50. Will it break out of that today? So we just trade the market that's in front of us, and as long as we follow the cards, we follow our discipline of enter your trade, put your stop loss in, put your TP in, you're done. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. So as I said, being traditional, so coming down off the top of that high that it's been doing. So how are you trading going? Say hello. So the tech. Sorry, my camera decided to turn itself off. The tech that we use is here. And we can refresh that at any of these time frames, 5, 15, 30, and 1 hour. And we can actually trade other currencies on it, as well as XAU, which is my favorite. That's what we trade. So 13 minutes past. We're going to take that next one in 2 minutes. Interesting market this morning. It's just ranging. So with the headlines is gold slipping. Yeah, it could quite easily slip below 4,000 tomorrow, if not today. It's been down to 4,034. And do I think it's going to slip? Yeah, I think generally speaking, and it doesn't matter, don't take me from a word in terms of your trading, it's just opinions of what's going on. I think we'll hit 4,000, maybe below, 39, 3940, 3950, that kind of range. Maybe the bottom at this moment in time, unless there's some really drastic news. But the war seems to be being managed, and inflation seems to be managed. It'll be interesting what Walsh has to say tomorrow. Who's is he the governor? No, he's the chairman. Yeah, he's the chairman of the Fed. That's his official title. So Kevin Walsh will be speaking tomorrow. It's widely expected interest rates that will be left alone, both by Eurozone and America tomorrow. So 8:15. So this is where the tech comes in. We press that button. and they're still buying 59%, not the confidence that we had earlier. Okay, so it's just ranging in this 48 to 50 at this moment in time. That can be really easy or can be really difficult to trade. I'll just take a look at the 5 minutes. So the 5 minutes is definitely rising in terms of the market, where it's going. It's been to 40.81, but it didn't do that in this session. It did a 40.52 in our session, but it hasn't done anything. So the 85 or 81 must have been done last night. Yes, I think it did it because it shot up last night, didn't it? Just gonna look on the hours just to make sure. Yeah, it didn't register as a buying hour, still registered as a selling hour, but yeah, shot up and came straight back down. And that's when it did the 80. So nothing, not really a real figure in the market. So nice shot. So we said buy, that's TP1 on that. So if you'd have gone in that was TP1. We've hit a couple of TP1s already. I think it's a TP1 day. I think that's where we are. That's where the market is. That would be lots of TP1s. Having said that, it just breaks out sometimes. So we want to be ready for those. Got any questions on how to trade or what you're trading and you need some help, just pop that in the chat. I can never use this keyboard on Mac devices. Keyboard fine on my iPad, fine on my phone, but this thing here, absolutely hopeless. Kind of bits. So TP1 was at 50, we've hit that. It's looking to break out at some point. Just feels it. So still in my trade from a little bit earlier, around my entry point now. For a profit. So that's TP2. You can hit decent profits. You can make money in any market. Just need to know where the direction of that is. Okay, that's TP2 on that trade. Will it break through this? We don't. Doesn't matter. Makes no difference. Have your trading plan and stick to it. So TP2 was hit, still at TP2. We'll press the button in 1 minute and we'll go at it again. So we smashed out a couple of 3 TP1s and TP2s this morning already. It's 20 past 8, we've been here since 8 o'clock. So I open the London session most mornings. There she goes, back to TP1. Got a nice bit of profit on that trade now. So if she continues, you never know. They're struggling to get out of that range. Yeah, really seem to be struggling. So it's sitting at 1, so it's 20 past. We're going to take the next card. If you haven't got access to those, just message me or scan that QR code and you get a light version straight away. 76% trade confidence now of the market going higher. So this is data. It's not a person sitting there behind the screen trying to fathom out what the next trade is. It's just data driven, nothing else. Got a data lake, and over 1 million of these things are being pulled every day from our clients. And so each person, when they open, close their trades, we get all the data. So it's getting better and better and better. The system's self-learning. So market going, that's TP1. Okay. Do this all day long. You can do this all day long and make decent money if you apply the principles and you stick to your rules. Okay? Stick to the rules, no issues whatsoever. So TP1 was hit, so retraced back. Market's buying still. So in a good position. So we've been all buys this morning since we opened. 22 minutes past 8. We've taken every single one of these. So we'll have 12 presses of the button by the time we go and top this hour off. And it's 12 opportunities to make money, get in. Get in. At the end of the day, it's your choice. You can't make any money if you're not in the market. Yeah. Hydration's key. Hydration is key. Come on. Yeah. Picking up some messages. So let's come back a little. So that's dropped to 49. Look quite dramatic on my screen, but it's not, of course. So 25 past 8, off we go. Press that button. Let's see what it's doing. Still buying 72%, 52, still sitting in that range. Yeah, but it's a red candle, so do not get into the market. The golden rule of trading, especially for me now, is do not ever get into a trade. Raise my desk. Time for me to stand. I forgot. Sometimes I forget. Let it catch up. Here we go. It's nice. It's a bit of change in terms of what I'm trying to do. So, on my feet for the next half an hour. So, I'm trying to remember to actually breathe. So, market's going back up, and so you can see the general direction is ranging, but it's on an upwardly trend at this moment in time. That could change at any time, so watch for that. But again, a lot of the work's done for us with these trade cards. So we pressed the button at 20 past. We ended up with a buy recommendation, or whatever you want to call it. 72% probability, which is good. Anything above 70 is good for me. I'm entering. So 52. I'm into an entry slightly earlier than that, but nothing much. It's teetering in and out of profit, but that's fine. I'll leave it. And I've got my TP set. If I get fed up with it, I'll take a little bit of a profit. I think it's not going to go anywhere. It's always better to jump out in profit than to let that trade become an issue for you and get ready for the next one, right? Very, very simple. Very simple 3 to 4 step trading system. Enter, stop loss, TP, manage TP, right? Show your stop loss. Very, very simple. I find it's difficult for me to do that whilst I'm with you guys. Obviously, I do it on my own, but whilst I'm doing this, it's very difficult for me to trail my stop losses and things like that. So I'll put a TP in, and I've got a stop loss in, a very generous stop loss because I can't monitor it as much as I want to. But I'll put a decent TP in where I think I'm happy, right? Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever that is. I appreciate that. Always appreciate the feedback, always nice. So yeah, we're trading this morning. As I said earlier, about 1 and a bit, maybe 1.5% up this morning on my trading. And what you need to do is you need to set your goals for trading in terms of what you're looking for on a daily basis, monthly basis, where you want this to go. Is it a business? Is it a part-time hustle? You know, is it something that you're dabbling? If you're dabbling in it, don't do it because you lose money. I guarantee you that. Right? A hobby always costs you money, right? Sitting in front of a screen isn't fun in that respect. There's lots of things that I'd rather do where I know I'm not going to make any money. So she's on her way back up and just about to hit TP1. There you go, TP1, 52. Any questions you want to ask about trading? Not a problem. Messaging one of my clients. Okay, 29 minutes, 1 more minute, we'll get to take the next trade card. Dead simple. It's like painting by numbers, this is. I love it. So the market's sticking in that range. Very predictable, but I'd be reluctant to take a sell when the market is generally rising. If you're trading on your own, that is, yeah? Even though it's doing this, the trend is still up. So we've been buying all morning, last 30 minutes that we've been together. And we'll press the button at 35 minutes past. It's 30 minutes, sorry, it's 30. Let's do that now. The last one was at 25. Working. Here we go. It'll still be a buy. Yeah, 70% buy. 51.89 is TP1. We're at 50. So it's little and often in terms of profit as to what you should be doing. Little and often, just take small profits all day, every day. Just gonna adjust my camera. There you go. That's all you need to do is just take little and often, little and often, little and often. Really easy, and it's a, like I said, it's a 3, maybe 4-step system. Enter. Set your stop loss, take your TP, go home. So market's just ranging, not really doing anything in this first 35 minutes of the day. I'm just going to look at what the hour's done so far. It's a buying hour. A nice big spike on top of it, which is the previous hours exactly the same. So any questions, pop them in. See where you're going with this. $33 minutes, and the candles have been down. So like I've said to you before, if you're not, if the market is selling, don't enter a buy, and vice versa, okay? So this will save you, with yesterday saved us a couple of stop losses, just following that, okay? I have to be very, very careful. Okay. So 35, we're going to take the next one, see what it's doing. So buying, yeah, lot lower confidence level at 57%. So that's the thing to bear in mind, okay? So what's going on there? So it means that the market going up is not as strong. The data is suggesting that may be ending, maybe moving to a selling market. So you need to be careful of those things. I'm just going to take another 5 minutes, see what it's telling me. Okay, we hit the high at 40.52 in this session this morning. The 81 that's a range topper for the day is really a bit of a red herring, because that's where the market went to and dropped straight back yesterday when it opened. Take a bit of my juice. Okay. So this is when I tend to try and clean up in terms of when the direction confidence is going down a little bit. I think, right, if I've got any buys in and it looks like the market's topping out, do I need to get out of them? And or do I stay in because I think the market's going to be buying longer term? And that's a decision only you can make, and it's a decision that is entirely yours. But in terms of trading, think of it much, much longer term. But the trade itself, we're scalpers. So we do short term, 5 minute, 6 minute, 10 minute. We don't really want to be in a trade for hours and hours on end, unless it's something that we call a runner. If you do those, that's a different story altogether. So do a late daily live for you at from 8 till 10 every morning, Monday to Friday. So welcome if it's the first time you've seen us. Those things on there are trade cards that we use. It's the latest technology. And if you want access to that, just press on that QR code and you'll get it instantly. Yeah, absolutely. So we're still in a buy. TP1 was 50, which we've just hit. Yeah, 50.94 was TP1. 69% probability hitting that. We've just done that. Let's see if she goes a little bit higher. So where are you trading gold from? Where have you found us? Yeah. What are you looking at? Looking at trading gold? Are you thinking about it? Pop into that Telegram community to scan that QR code. So the market's at 50, which is TP1. So if she goes higher. If you're trading, you could have had a number of TP1s and 2s this morning, trading with us. Small, little and often. Okay? Little and often. And if you tried trading before and you failed, ask yourself why. What was the reason? What was the one thing that you didn't have? Because I listened to somebody really successful yesterday. I mean, 7-figure earner who said, I just don't quit. He said, I decided that this is what I wanted to do. I just wasn't going to quit. He spoke of somebody that earned $1,000 a month for 7 years on his trading. That's all he made. And then one day, bang, he made $1 million the following year. That's me. Yeah. I'll do this until I make $1 million a year. And then I make $2.5 million a year. Then I make $3 million a year. Then I'll be happy. As in where I am income-wise. Money doesn't buy you happiness in that respect. Wouldn't be stupid enough to think that. My target is $3 million a year from this business. Yeah, that's where I am. That's where I'm heading. And we're getting closer. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. So market's rising. So that's TP1 again. So it came down in that. So I've got it for 5 minutes. I beg your pardon. So at TP1 again, coming up to 8:45. So we've been around for about 45 minutes with you this morning, and it's good. It's been small but consistent gains, which is what we're looking for. We're looking for TP1s, TP2s, TP3s consistently. No point in having a TP50 once and then blowing your account afterwards. Okay. My tradies are sawing outside. Let me see what they're doing. See that? You can follow me that. Great, isn't it? Yes. So the market's come down a little bit. It's still ranging up and down in that respect. So generally, let's see on the 1 minute that it's kind of that curve's been hit. So maybe it's on its way down, like I said to you. And the headline was, is it slipping? And it had gone down to 40.34 this morning. 40.81 is about a $50 movement. It's about 500 pips, which is small for these days. You know, we're getting $700, $800,000 movement, 1,000 pip movements on a daily basis now. And so that's quite a small movement for gold, but it's expected. There's lots of interest rate decisions this week that are coming through, BOE, and of course the Fed tomorrow, Wednesday night. So it's not the best week to be trading, because news, what it does is it paralyzes the market, it skews the market. Then we've got this freaking war that just will not end for whatever reason. So she's been quite stubborn. 49. So we're going to press the button in 2 minutes, see where it's going. I'll have the rest of my juice. All right, juice cleanse for 3 days. This is my 3rd day. Five of those a day for 3 days. A lot lighter, a lot healthier in that respect. Yeah. Just to give myself a bit of a detox, a bit of a reset. 3 days is nothing, so we're going through the 3rd day now. So market not really doing much, but there's money. And if you want it, it's there. If you want to start trading, it's there. Okay? It's there for you. So I'm going to press the button now. So this is how the tech works. You're actually seeing it. There's me pressing the button. Up there, it's working, working, working. It's working out. There you go. And there it is, 53% neutral. So nothing going on, the market is. So this is the point at which, is there a change of direction? Is there a choke coming up? Yeah? Is the market about to change to start selling? We don't know. It doesn't matter because we've got a neutral, and that means we sit on our hands for 5 minutes, read a book, make a cup of tea, go for a toilet break, whatever you want to do. Okay? The beauty of this system is that you get to choose when you want to work. It's not telling you when you should work. You are telling it. So it dropped quite a bit now. So we had a neutral, so we should have been in a trade. Interesting, really interesting. And you know something? Not trading, not pressing the button is just as important as pressing the button. Had a big drop, retracing back. Strange market. So been lower than most, 47. So been lower than most of the ranges that we've had. Let's see what she does. The last two candles have been positive. Strange. Drops down as soon as I say that. But you can see that on your chart, right? So these trade cards, how do they work? What do they do? So they give us a direction of buy, sell, neutral. You see that one's neutral. Get it on different time zones, so different time frames rather. So I've got it on the 5 minutes. Gives you the direction, confidence, overall setup score, machine learning. I want this to be sort of early mid 60s at least before I look at it. Gives you the current prices, entry, the best entry, okay entry, targets, yeah, and stops, okay. So your TP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the probability of reaching TP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 67%, 31%, and then anybody's guess. You know, sometimes it'll go, sometimes it won't. And that's what they are. Yeah. It tells you the time limit. If by 9:15 this happens, then do this. Okay. It's much more of an instruction in a way, but it's a whole strategy there right in front of you, minute by minute by minute. And that's what she does. Okay, for messages. $49, one more minute. Feels like a slow one, but every single one we've either not entered it because the market was going down, everyone's been a buy prop neutral, or we've had neutrals. So every single look at that. Yeah. Every single one has been a really good trade card. And that's just bounced straight back up to 49.50, right within the range where it's been. So let's see, the next trade card will be really interesting. Press the button now, because they're neutral. And it's a sell. So as I was saying to you, the market is, the candle's green, so be careful now. So these are the times when things go wrong, the market doesn't know what it's doing. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell comes, and then it's quite confusing. It's really easy to lose some money on this, okay? So just be careful. Just going to take 2 minutes for a toilet break, so I should be straight back with you. Is that a bit skew it? Here we go. But just need to check on the crazy man and go for a little break. So as I said, you know, it's 53. In 2 minutes, we're going to take the next card. So they keep coming. You know, there's possibilities of trading all day long. They're around for 23 hours a day. So market's heading back. It's had a low of 40.46, and let's see where she goes now. But we've got guidance, so it's like these cards are having your satellite system operating with you and showing you the way where it goes. "54 minutes. We've got 1 more minute before we take this trade card. We take it from there. So I'm just going to take a quick look at 5 minutes before. That's 55. Let's take that card and see where we're at. If you want your own, which you should have, then access is free. You can get them for nothing. I just click on that QR code and it'll get you there. Get straight into the Telegram group, you'll get them like that. Okay. So neutral still. So we're having a watching brief. Just going to take a look at, like I said, in the 5 minutes, see what it's doing. Yeah. So it's hit that. There's at 34 was the low point of the day, which was at 6:35 this morning. It's been climbing since, and it had the peak at 52.53, came back a little bit. It's coming back again now. So let's see now. It could go either way now. Could start buying or could start selling. We don't know, and it doesn't really matter too much what it's doing, because what we want it to do, we want to just follow the trend of the market, follow the cards, take our trades and go away. Okay, just got a message from one of my clients this morning. And it was just, we just need to get together. So he said, apologies, I was up early this morning, hit my profit target by 7:30 a.m. before heading out to a golf day. Thanks for the reminder. Can we make the change this evening? So pure gold in terms of what's going on, how the market is, what we do. Excuse me. So she's coming down again. So good job we had the neutral in terms of we're not trading, and it's a very good discipline to have. You can't always be trading. You know what I mean? Just can't always be trading. You don't want to be. Yeah, I think she's on her way down. I said to you guys this morning that I felt as if it could be a selling day, and it looks like that maybe. $46 down to. Let's have a look. I'm going to take a look at my own accounts. What we're going to do. I love selling. I love a selling market. It's so good. May just meander. Because at 47, it's come back up a little bit. So it's 9 o'clock. We'll take a summary of what the hour did in a minute. I'm going to refresh. So sell 70%. Wowzer. Yeah, 70% sell. Candles green. don't enter. Simple. Okay, just don't enter it. I'm not entering it. These are the times, like I said, buy, sell, buy, sell. When the data's coming out, one neutral, buy, sell, neutral. Market is not really decided which way it wants to go. Don't hurry it, don't rush it. Okay, no need. Gone right back the opposite way. The data isn't wrong, the market isn't wrong. It's just it's not correlating. Yeah, it's behaving. I can't remember the word now. Basically, data's pointing one way, market's going another. Divergence. Can catch up. But that's what your visuals for. Like I said, buying, do not enter. $49, will it break the 50? It doesn't quite. Let's see. It does now. It's totally the opposite way, but that's fine. Like I said, we would not be entering a trade that was doing that. What it's done is, if you're in a trade and you're stuck somewhere, like I was in that buy, just got out of that very, very tiny profit. Profit wasn't a thing. The market's changing character. Don't know where it's going. Best to be out of it. Don't get FOMO. Made all of 24 pence on that trade. Important thing was, it's not a loss. Important thing is out. Yeah. Just press the button. Blue, press the button. Out. Yeah. Now could be interesting. So 3 minutes past 9. But let's see what the hour did. So in terms of the last hour, that turned into a selling hour. This is turning into quite a big buying hour already. Let's see what she wants to do. Okay, 4 minutes, 1 minute before we take the next card. As I said, 9 o'clock came, big green candle. Obviously up from what it's done already in the last 4 minutes. So it looks like it's a big buying hour. Let's see. Could have a change of character now that it could start selling. I don't think there's a lot of room left for it to buy at this point in time. There's not a lot of news, so it might meander down a little. There's a bit of profit. So there we go, 5 past. Let's see. Last time it was a neutral. buy. See? No, sorry, it was a sell in the market, it was buying. Now it's saying, now it's coming down, so you need to be careful. Just need to be careful. That means the market doesn't know where it's going because the data is pointing left and right, left and right, left and right. Okay? My screen's just frozen. Thank you, dear. Herbal tea for me. So I've been on this juice thing for 3 days now. It's my 3rd day. So I've had like 5 of these little babies every day. That was number 2. And I've also done some work in taking some protein because it doesn't have any. And then I'm going to have a herbal tea. I really feel good. A bit of a headache. Look at that. Yeah. So the buy was absolutely perfect, wasn't it? Look, 54. Brilliant. Should have gone out on my buy, should I? Jumped a little bit early today. Wowza. Yeah, that would have been lovely. Look at that. And done everything we wanted it to do. Yeah? Everything we wanted it to do. That's 54. Let's go heading towards TP3. So it's not quite the day's high, obviously, but it's a session high. Come straight back down. Let's see. Let's see. What's she's got to do? Could have had TP3 on that if you'd been quick. I love this market. Trading in the zone, trading gold every single day. Get your account up, 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 up. So you turn £1,000 into £1 million, 2, maybe 3 years. Yeah, absolutely. You can smash it out. 8 minutes. So it proved to be a fabulous, fabulous trade card. So coming down again now. So this is what I was saying. It's like a ranging market. So one is down, next is up. So you've got to be vigilant. Let's see, 9 minutes past. Got 1 more minute. Okay, next trade card. All the way down. The essence of having your stop losses and your TPs ready to go, ready to deploy. Yeah, beautiful sell. So 909, let's see what the market wants to do. She wants to come down further. That's kind of confusing, isn't it? Because it started to look as if it wanted to come down. And then that little spike just throws everything off, doesn't it? So maybe selling now. So let's see. the data is saying. Sell 59%. Yeah. So candles are red. Could have gone there as soon as you pick that up. That's giving you TP 1 and 2 already. Actually, it's not quite 2. It's 1. Let's see where she goes. Yeah, this went straight to TP 1 and 2. Just above 2. Okay, here she goes. Now you've got 2. Now you're heating up. Now the market's heating up, right? So this, we may see some action now. Let's see. So 45 bang in between. 44's TP2. So that sell as it started coming down. Really nice profit. TP, sorry, break even set below my entry point. 20 pips below my entry point. Nice, coming up to 70 pips on that. $43 would give you just above TP3. I'm going to take the 60 pips on that. Thank you very much. Brilliant. Lovely trade, beautiful trade, that one. Really nice. We're tracing back a little. 13 minutes past. Probably the trade of the morning, to be honest with you. But the other one, the buy just before that was just as good. Still on its way down. Maybe further to go. One more minute. That's just above TP3 now. Again. Just risen, jumped up a little, 45. So this is the beauty of taking a trade, scalping, being out of the market, waiting for the next trade card. So you're not hanging around. System's working. System is selling 75% down to 40.34. I always look at that. not a definite. Nothing is definite, okay? But it's a set buying candle, so be careful of entering. So some retracement now. So we don't enter. When it's doing that, be a great entry. So now's the time to think, and then use your hard stop. Yeah, if you're going to go into that, use your hard stop. That will protect your account. You get a much better entry if it comes down and does what the data is saying. So I'm just going to do a little bit of admin stuff that I need to do whilst you're okay. Let's see. The market is 18 minutes. So gone back up to 40 and 49, sorry. So we would probably have not got into that at any stage. Checking on the market in terms of the, what's it doing? Yeah, so it's dropped, going back up. Nice drop there for us for a lovely, lovely TP3, I think it was. So we've had that this morning. 19 minutes past. Not so clever. It was buying all the way up, all the way through these. So we would not have got into this sell. Yeah. So interesting. So look, just got 9:20. Let's press the button. What are we doing? Why is it showing us? Neutral. Just gonna watch. So I tend to read or do some admin things. If you've got any questions for me, I'll answer them for you. Just got to search out something that I need to look at now. Come on, where are you? I've got too many apps on this system. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Interesting. Oh. Right. So, as we said, that was neutral. So 20 past 9 now. Let me just get back to my charts because I was doing something else. Let's just make sure we know what we're doing. So come on, just waiting for the market to catch up, see what it's showing. Nothing really. It's stuck at the 50 again. That's where it kind of sits. It's meandering. I think it may come down, but that's just pure speculation. And I should never start that sentence with "I think," right? Because you don't need to. Oh, sorry, I forgot my camera box. I just put my mug down on the shelf. So let's see what happens. We've had a couple of neutrals, which is good. You know the system's working. It's not just trying to push us into trades all the time. It has got the discipline to say, don't do anything, sit on your hands, which is great. It's a great way to be. So rising now, the market. I'm going to press the button in 1 minute. See what goes. Let's sit down. I've been standing for an hour, which is great. Ooh. Cool. Right, an hour of standing, 30 minutes of sitting. Let's see where we go. 25 past. Let's see where the market's going and what we do. Get some direction. Buy. Candles red. Be careful. Okay. Decision's always yours. System saying buy, candle is red. Okay, be careful. We've had some good trading this morning. Don't want to spoil it. Okay, always be careful. Okay, a bit more work in terms of what we're trying to achieve. 26 minutes. So that trade so as you know, we had a buy, but the market has been selling every single candle. So I wouldn't get into that. Now I look at it, but now it's 27 minutes, I've got 3 more minutes. So just be careful when you're trading, okay? That's all I say to you. Just be very, very careful. So I hope you're trading, hope you're making money. Let's see. Show me your results if you've got any. If you actually are trading. So market is now rising for that buy. Interesting. Very interesting. It's 9:29. I'm going to take another trade card in the next couple of minutes, or just next minute actually. What am I talking about? Yep, here we go. Neutral. Yeah, it's understandable, isn't it? Market's not doing much, and it's time to be very, very careful in which way you go. And it's good, you know, shows we're vigilant, show the system's working. So really happy with what's going on there. Market's coming down. Let's see what we get. So we are at neutral on the last trade card. Okay. Nothing to go into. So we're at a flat 3 or 4 of those, which really tells me it's frustrating sometimes, but you know what? It's great. Love it. At the end of the day, the system's working. The system's doing what it should be doing, which is guarding against us making rash decisions. It's like a satellite navigation system for yourself. Right? See where the market's going, puts you in the right direction. Off you go. Dropping. Gold slips as firm, dollar weighs, focus turns to Fed meeting. We've been saying that all morning, haven't we? So tomorrow's a Fed rate decision. Doesn't happen until 7 or 8 o'clock. So, which will be a great time to watch the market. And we're not in it. Yeah. So that'd be superb. Looking forward to that. Nice sell there. Where she brings us out, whether it goes beyond that, where it goes through that range, or whether it actually stops there. That's a bit too hard. That's better. Interesting market today. Yeah, it's a nice, 2 really nice trades like TP3s, which was really good. Everything else has been TP1s, TP1s, TP1s. Time to be careful. Yeah.
when I tell you the drop and you left me, I was trying to just take it through it. So I was thinking if the water dripping into the pond that you left me. Oh, okay.
Sell. Conditions met. Candle cream. So be careful. Is she ready to drop? Let's see. Taking that. Profit. If it drops below that 43 that it did earlier, then it could be a decent drop from here on.
Yeah.
$37 minutes and 2 minutes since we had that sell. Just a break even, not done anything really. Remember, you've got to be in the market to actually make money. You're not going to make any money if you just sit on the sidelines. So you've got to get in. Right, that's my phone slipping because I was just watching it. So you've got to get in. Right, that's number one. Without that, we don't make any money. And then do it calculated, do it carefully, do it with a guide like this. And you know what? You've got every chance of succeeding. Because other people are making millions and millions and millions of dollars every single day. Why isn't it you? Why can't you take your part? Right? I was talking to one of our traders yesterday, and he said, Cam, I'm ahead by over a month on my trading plan. Over a month. Yeah? Which is absolutely incredible. So, you know, so what you're doing, you're going to take a few days off. Sorry? I'm going to take a few days off. What? Well, Fed rate decision this week, loads of data coming through. I've done my trading, I've done like 9% for the week. So I'm going to have the rest of the week off. That's a trading plan. Whether you agree or disagree doesn't matter. That's a trading plan. That's somebody that knows what they're doing. Okay? So modifying one of my trades. I'm selling. And I'm at break even. I took that trade. Nice profit now. Beautiful. 39 minutes. Got 1 more minute to press the button. Let's see what the market's doing. Had a beautiful 40-50 pip trade the other day. I can't trade as much as I want to with you guys. I like quiet, so I do my trading either before or after. There you go. There she goes. TP2. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Correct. 39 minutes. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we like this. So that was selling 40. Let's hit the next one. Stay in your trade if you. Move your stop loss to better than break even, they'd be fine. Okay, be absolutely fine. So my camera went off there for a few seconds. Got 2 trades in, both selling, both in profit. Nice, very nice. So mine's coming back a little bit now. So you could take your TP2 or you could stay in. Sometimes it reverses on you and it takes all your profit. So it depends whether you're in, you know, with what your thoughts are. When you're starting, take the money and just go. It's a lot easier, a lot less stressful. As you get more experience, then you can develop your own techniques of how you want to trade. So rising slightly now, 41 minutes past the hour. So market's coming back down, the hours selling, last hour was selling. So there's a real support at 40.42. If it goes through that, then we've got maybe 40.20. Yeah, maybe we've got 40.20 on that. So I've got 2 sells in, both in profit. Nice. If it drops to the 43, then we will have a nice profit. There, she's done it. Yeah, that's TP2. So there's a lot of support at that. You might, yeah, back, that's fine. Been through, trying to get through, getting through. Might be a good drop then. Nice, nice drop. So what should give us? So the market's quite steady. 43 minutes. We've got 2 more minutes. She's coming down. Yeah. Sitting between TP2 and TP1 at 42 at the moment. Been down to TP2. So could have taken that trade, could have taken your money, right? It's up to you. At the end of the day, your trading is your account, your money. I'm just here to navigate you guys along and show you what is possible. So it's pulled back, like I said, 42 is a very, very big, strong support. And there's areas of the market where there are key indicators, key levels that I won't go into here as to why they are, but and we don't need to. So now all of a sudden that little bounce was like a break even and a little bit of profit. So sometimes it's good to take the money. I'm just betting on that it's going to go down further. It's going to break that support. It's just bouncing back up. I'm looking on our chart. So if you look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times it's trying to break through that 42. Hasn't done it. 6th time lucky? Maybe. We don't know. Right, we don't know. 45 minutes. Let's press that button. Come on. I mean, are you trading or what? Right? Are you trading or not? Yeah, selling 72%, all the way down to 32. You see that on the bottom there? 32, right? Look at that all the time. And strangely enough, my TPs are set somewhere down there. May not do it yet. Maybe do it this afternoon, a bit later on. But let's see. So another red candle now. So it's still selling at 46. That's 9:46, by the way. Oh, anything else? Just a time. So retrace back a little, understandable. Like I said, 42 is a big support. And so once it goes through it, then we'll have some decent breaks and blow it. Whether it will do it or not, like I said, been trying for 6 hours now to go through the 43, hasn't done it. So let's see what it does. 47, at 50, we take the next trade card. So we still have profitable trading. So where's this market going to go? Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter where this market is going. Is that it goes up and it goes down. It's ranging. I think it's coming down a little, but that 42 it has to break to come down any further. Okay. Will it do it? Who knows? We don't care. So 48 minutes, we're going to take the next signal at 2. It's coming down nicely for me. So just a break even on one of my trades, just a small profit. I'm selling. Ten to 10. 49 minutes. Let's see. So market's just reversing slightly. Just around about 5 minutes. What it's going to do? Yeah. Okay. So came down deeper, lower lows, lower highs. Let's see how far this one goes up before it starts coming down again. It's done 40.34 earlier. It's very possible it will do it again. 49 minutes. So we've got about 10 minutes now. So I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for all of you that subscribe to the channel. Over 1,300 traders now follow us, which is wonderful. And you drop in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour to watch the lives. It's free training basically. Camera decided to go off again. It's free trading essentially. That's all we're doing. Yeah, is teaching you how to trade, but being careful with tools like this. Yeah, still selling. 58% probability. 43 to down to 35. Yeah, not quite as strong. That was 33 TP5 was last time. So market retraced back a little from its low of 42 that it just did. So let's see where it goes. I think it's selling personally. The last 2 hours have both been, actually, beg your pardon. 8 till 9 was a buying hour. 9 till 10 has been a selling hour. And the day, I believe, is selling here. So yesterday was a buying day, massive wick on the top. Today is a selling day. Let's see what she brings. So 43 was TP1 on the sale. Hit that. Still at 43, still at TP1. So dropping, heading towards that 42 again. Let's see if it breaks through this time. We've got 2 minutes, so there she goes. Come on. It's at 42 now. Been to 41.82 recently, so I'm looking for that to break through, make a decent profit. Yeah. So 54. So I'm in profit. Are you? Got 2 trades, both selling, both in profit now. Looking for the drop below 42. Yeah. In the meantime, I've got TP2. So if you want to duck out of that, I've got TP2, no problem. Let's see if she goes through this time. Yep, 41, 95, not a session low, but a low for now. Yeah, heading towards TP3, 54 minutes. Got another minute before we pull down the last trade card of the morning for me. Certainly not for you. You guys can go on and on and on for 23 hours a day. So again, shied away from that, retraced a little, went a little deeper. So this is what we're looking for, right? We're looking at progressive. That's why you need to stay in the market. Selling 74% down to 31. That's deeper now. So the data's pointing to a selling market, going deeper and deeper. But if you're not in the trade, then be careful, because that was a buying candle. It may retrace back a little, or it may come back. So yeah, as I was saying, may come back, maybe retrace back, because that's a very, very strong support at 42. So yes, it goes through it a little bit, but nothing. If you look on the hour, it's gone through that this time, but it's whether it maintains it. Yeah, I beg your pardon. So 45, not huge support. Had a lot of wick down. Don't know why it is 42. So it's below that now. So I'm going to rethink now. How far do I want to go? How far down do I want to go? Let's see. I think we took the one at 55. If we didn't, then I want to press the button now. I think it's still selling. Yeah, selling 74%, down to 31. Yeah, same. So we've got that. That's your last trade card I'm going to take with you this morning. I'm going to leave my trades open down to about 31, 32, something like that. I've got one set at 33, one set at 31. Sorry, one set at 35, one set at 33, 35 TPs, right? Let you know how tomorrow how I get on, and that'll be my last trades, which I'm got a busy afternoon. So wish you well. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thanks very much for being here. Hope this is helpful. If it is, like and subscribe. That's all I ask of you. It's all I'll ever ask of you. We don't charge any money or anything like that. We don't charge for training. If you want the trade cards, then just click on that QR code. It's there. Take it and be good. So 58 minutes, just going to watch that trade. It's retraced back a little again. Depends how high it goes now as to whether it's still wanting to come down or not. Certainly the data is pointing that it wants to come down. We'll take the last one at 10 o'clock just to give you some direction. You can have your own for free. It's no big deal. You can have the same information that I have. Making his way today for the big moves. So retracing back 44. 9.59. We'll take the last trade card at 10, then I'll take my leave from you. Just going up again, ranging market. O'clock. Let's refresh it, see what she's saying. Sell 35, not quite as confident. You see here 58%, not quite as confident again. So I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the London Open. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Happy trading to you and take care. I'll see you tomorrow.